To be honest with you, Crawford he's one of the best technical fighters I've ever seen. But when he went to 154, it was, I'm not saying he had problems, but he kind of looked like he didn't have the power that he had at 147. And he still had to come up two or three weight classes. You know what I mean? But I mean, I don't know. Crawford, bro, he's like a one of a kind fighter. You know what I mean? Especially since if he knows he's going up to 168, he'll probably bulk up. But I mean, I think the weight classes have to be respected. I feel like Canelo, he's a more natural super middleweight. And if he's going against Canelo, his first fight being at 168, it's kind of already, he has a lot of disadvantages against him. So I feel like Canelo to win.
Boxing fans are abuzz with excitement over the possibility of a blockbuster showdown between two of the sport's biggest stars, Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford. Recent rumors suggest that this highly anticipated clash could take place on Cinco de Mayo weekend in May 2025, a prime date for a historic bout. Speculation reached new heights when insider Rubin Carter tweeted that the fight is officially signed, igniting discussions across the boxing world. If the reports are true, this matchup would bring together two of the most accomplished fighters of their generation. Crawford, fresh off his dominant victory over Errol Spence Jr. in 2023, has been vocal about his desire to face Canelo. A masterful technician known for his versatility, boxing IQ, and ability to switch seamlessly between orthodox and southpaw stances, Crawford is prepared to move up 2 weight classes for the challenge. It's a bold move, and many analysts believe this will be his toughest test yet, as competing at super middleweight against a powerhouse like Canelo presents a significant challenge. Despite this, Crawford remains confident, believing his skills will allow him to adapt to the heavier division. Canelo, on the other hand, has already solidified his status as one of the sport's greatest fighters, having conquered multiple weight classes and secured impressive wins over elite opponents like Gennady Golovkin, Sergey Kovalev, and Caleb Plant. Renowned for his devastating body shots, exceptional defense, and masterful ring control, Canelo has perfected the art of systematically breaking down his opponents. His ability to move up in weight and continue dominating has made him one of the most dangerous fighters in the sport. With his experience at super middleweight, he may have the edge over Crawford, who is stepping into uncharted territory. As anticipation builds, fans eagerly await confirmation of what could be one of the most thrilling matchups in boxing history.
I can't go down anymore. But like he say, when they ask him for the Germonta fight, they don't want to get credit for that fight. It's the same for me. I don't need to take that fight because everybody's gonna say it's too small, and then, he need to enjoy his fight. Okay, he deserves it. He deserves it. I like Spence, but I like Spence and all the respect for him and everything. But I knew. I think is the type of fight Terence Crawford is different. 168, but like I say, like he say, nobody's gonna give me credit for that.
The potential showdown between Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez is more than just a clash of elite boxers. It's a fight that could leave a lasting mark on both fighters' legacies. For Crawford, a victory would elevate him to even greater heights, solidifying his place among the greatest pound-for-pound fighters in history. However, the challenge is immense. Moving up to super middleweight means facing an opponent who not only holds a strength advantage but also has far more experience at the weight. While Crawford's technical skills allow him to compete with anyone, many experts believe overcoming Canelo's size and power will be his toughest test yet. For Canelo, a win over Crawford would further cement his legacy as one of boxing's all-time greats. Having already dominated multiple weight classes, adding a victory over one of the sport's best pound-for-pound fighters would be another major milestone. Canelo's ability to thrive in different divisions is already a testament to his skill and versatility, but defeating Crawford would elevate his career even further. It would also reinforce his status as the top fighter in the sport, proving that he remains the man to beat regardless of his opponent. Beyond legacy, the financial implications of this fight are significant. Both Crawford and Canelo are major draws, and a matchup between them would generate massive pay-per-view revenue. Canelo's promoter, Turki Alalshik, is known for securing lucrative deals, and this fight is expected to bring in substantial earnings. Crawford, too, stands to secure one of the biggest paydays of his career if the fight is finalized. However, negotiations between different promotional teams and television networks could complicate matters. Still, given the financial potential, Many believe this fight is likely to materialize in the near future. One of the biggest concerns surrounding this matchup is the size disparity between the two fighters. Former champions, including Demetrius Andrade, have expressed doubts about Crawford's ability to compete at super middleweight, citing Canelo's physicality and experience as major factors. Crawford has the skills, but Canelo's size and experience give him the edge, Andrade noted. Canelo's imposing frame and powerful punches could pose a serious challenge for Crawford, who will be stepping into unfamiliar territory. On the other hand, Crawford's speed, movement, and ability to outbox his opponents could help him neutralize Canelo's strengths, if he can avoid getting caught by the heavier punches. Whether Crawford can successfully adapt to a higher weight class and overcome Canelo's power will be one of the most compelling storylines heading into this potential blockbuster fight.
What do you think about Terence Crawford calling out Canelo?
You know, I don't like that fight.
Why not?
I don't like that fight. It's just too much weight, you know. And he had a close fight with the last guy he fought, Terence, because this guy was big and he was awkward. He was really awkward. He shouldn't have fought that guy. He should have fought a guy that would just come straight at him. The guy was too awkward.
He's herky-jerky, yeah.
As of now, the biggest question remains, will this fight actually happen? Canelo Alvarez has recently expressed his willingness to face Terence Crawford, stating, "If the money is right, I'm in." This marks a notable shift from his previous stance, where he was reluctant to fight smaller opponents unless the financial incentives were significant. His acknowledgement of Crawford's talent has only added fuel to the speculation, leaving fans eager to see just how close this blockbuster matchup is to becoming a reality.
In reality of it, I just think Canelo knows how to fight. He knows how to come in big and he can throw hard shots. He's a technical guy too. Look what he did to Callum Smith, hitting elbows, hitting arms, hitting all this other stuff. He's going to use those same type of tactics on the smaller guy. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just talking real boxing facts. I'm not trying to be in this fantasy world because it's not what I'm in.
Are you going to continue to stay at 168 pounds?
Yeah, 168 pounds is a good weight class. I think there's a lot of great fights. Just the guys I mentioned are all in 168 pound weight class. I think there's nothing for me at 160, nor do I want to even try to make that weight anymore. I outgrown it. Like I'm big now. You know, we all get older. We don't get younger.
Both fighters are looking to face high-profile opponents in 2025, and the prospect of a Canelo Alvarez versus Terence Crawford showdown is gaining momentum with each passing day. While negotiations are still ongoing, there is growing optimism that this clash of titans could become a reality. In conclusion, a potential fight between Canelo and Crawford in May 2025 would be a landmark event in boxing history. Both men are among the sport's elite, and their meeting in the ring would be a spectacle that fans won't want to miss. Canelo's experience, power, and size against Crawford's speed, technical mastery, and adaptability make for a compelling matchup. If this fight materializes, it could redefine both fighters' legacies and deliver a moment that will be remembered for years to come. Stay tuned for more updates as this exciting story continues to develop.
Terence Crawford, I see he wants to fight. He's made it clear. Do fights like that help your legacy, or do you feel like that's something that's not worth it to you?
Everything in my career, every fight make my legacy different and better. No, Terence Crawford is a great fighter. He's a good fighter, but you know, like I say, he's a weight classes for a reason. I'm focused 100% on Berlanga, and you never know what happened.
Yeah,
Next.
yeah.
There's loads of things going around at the moment, including a big clash with Canelo Alvarez. Can you tell us what's going on in that situation, and can that happen next?
We shall see, you know. Who knows?
That smile's telling me something else, bro. I think it might be on the line, no?
I'm just saying, man, we can't.
Oh, I feel like Canelo, he don't have nobody to fight no more. Like, who would you really want to see him fight besides Crawford? Nobody. There's nobody else.
My opinion is my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't think Crawford can beat Canelo. But still, do I think he can give him a good fight? And I'll be sitting there rooting for Crawford all day. I'll put all my money. I'm always going to bet on black, always.